Well, folks, Elon Musk has publicly blasted the GOP and Trump's new beautiful big bill, calling it an absolute budgetary disaster. Whose side are you on? See, I'm gonna be consistent on this one, guys. I'm gonna be completely consistent. I said from day one this bill was bloated and crappy. I said there's some decent tax cuts and there's some good stuff in this bill, like money for a border wall, which is all good stuff. And there's some good, decent cuts to things that should be cut. But like typical Republicans, the one famous quote, conservatism is progressivism with speed bumps. This bill has a ton of crap in it, and it's not going to help fix our debt crisis. As if you look at Elon Musk's new quote that just recently came out saying this, and he just recently stepped down from working with Doge, by the way. Elon Musk says this, I'm sorry, I just can't stand it anymore. The massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill, which is offensive to me because I'm 126 Muslim. Elon Musk says the massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it. Elon Musk is mad. Mike Cernovich says, Republicans always lie about spending cuts. Paul Ryan gave Obama everything he wanted. It's jarring to realize what a scam it is. Republicans know they can't get away with it as the alternative is what we lived under. Look, and here's the thing, and I totally agree with this statement as well. This idea that I've seen some of these Republicans or right-wingers just like yelling about this bill. It would be much worse under Kamala Harris. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it just because I criticize something doesn't mean I think it would be a better option to be under the retarded lane of Democrats. I mean, here's a picture right here. Here's a picture right here. What's up, Ludwig? What's up, Swill? Here's a picture right here. This is our national debt. Okay? Look how it just goes straight up. Once the COVID spending started, politicians everywhere got a bit of a stiffy where they all decided together, you know what would be a good idea? Let's just keep spending money. Obviously, they don't care about their national debt. And as long as these fat pigs keep getting fed, that's all that matters. Just make them fat and make them stupid. They'll be just fine. Make Americans fat and stupid. Make them stupid. Give them addicted. Give them some nicotine patches or something. Make them happy. Make them happy. Give them some nicotine patches. Maybe some fentanyl. That stuff's cheap. That stuff's freaking cheap. It's a good thing. They won't even look at the national debt. We're going to make some cuts, though. We'll make a couple $1 billion cuts. Well, we'll raise it like $2 trillion. We're winning. And when asked about what Elon Musk said about this huge bill to Caroline Levitt, this is what she said, and it's, I mean, straight out of a textbook. It makes sense. She's going to say exactly this.
Caroline, how mad do you think President Trump is going to be when he finds out that Elon Musk said, I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it.
Look, the president already knows where Elon Musk stood on this bill. It doesn't change the president's opinion. This is one big, beautiful bill, and he's sticking to it.
And everything's about freaking marketing, isn't it? As long as you call it beautiful and as long as you call it big, people are into it. We're into body positivity in America these days. So if you call it a big, beautiful bill, we have to say it's beautiful and brave. Rob Mack says the government needs to pull themselves up by the bootstrap and get a job and pay the debt. Exactly. If these damn governments was just stop sucking off the government teat and actually get a job. I've always said that for a long time. I wish these people only got paid part-time so they could actually be called government servants. But the one thing that's so annoying to me about this whole back and forth bickering like children between Elon Musk and Donald Trump and Republicans right now, it's not even really between Elon Musk and Trump. It's really just between Elon Musk and Republicans. Because the Republicans, most of them are just shills anyways at the end of the day. The most annoying thing to me is watching Democrats pounce all over this stupid crap. As if they were in charge, this bill would be way better and easier to swallow.
come.
That would never be the case. But here is Chuck Schumer, Amy Schumer's uncle, one of the greatest stand-up comedians of our generation. That's a lie. That's a lie. Says this about the bill.
How does Musk's opposition change your approach to fight against this bill?
Well, Musk's opposition shows how bad, if even Elon Musk, who's been part of the whole process, and as Trump's buddy says the bill is bad, you can imagine how bad this bill is.
Oh.
Well,
Even Elon Musk says that this bill is bad, so therefore it has to be bad.
Of course the idiots are going to pounce all over this. Idiots like Hakeem Jeffries, who is my favorite speaker because he speaks like this and talks like that and does it like this. Hakeem Jeffries says, and I'll say it like he does, the GOP tax scam is a disgusting abomination. Truer words have never been spoken. They weren't spoken, you wrote them down. Man, these guys are stupid as Hakeem Jeffries is such an idiot. But of course these idiots are pouncing all over it because that's what we're going to do. They're going to spin stuff out of context and make it to seem like Elon Musk is like hating on Donald Trump. And thinks that Elon Musk is regretting voting for Donald Trump or some bull crap. Nobody's regretting voting for Donald Trump. Nobody wanted Kamala Harris. Okay, just because people have some critiques about some things that Donald Trump does doesn't make you all of a sudden like an enemy of the state. There's like a weird thing in content creation online where it's like, if you say anything negative about Trump or you say anything negative about Republicans, oh my God, you're literally a leftard. And you're like, no, I've never voted for a Democrat in my life. I'll never do it. I think they're an evil corporation, an oligarchy corporation, but I can still critique them. Speaker Mike Johnson says this about Elon Musk. I count Elon Musk as a good friend. What? And friends don't call you out for things that you disagree with. Doesn't that make a true friend in life, though? Doesn't a true friend call you out when you're being an idiot? Doesn't a true friend say, hey, what you're doing right now is idiotic and you need to stop? Isn't that what a true friend says? Rob Max says, Lewig says, Chuck reminds me to Count from Sesame Street. Oh my God, same. The late, great Hannibal Lecter, what's up, man? I am not a partisan or a fanboy. I hate both parties like I'm supposed to. I'm very skeptical of Trump and Elon for different reasons, as you should be. As you should be. I've always said this, and I'll say this 100 billion million times. Do not put your hope and faith and worship politicians. I don't care if they're never been a politician before. They're not going to save you. At the end of the day, they're not going to... You're going to worship a false idol, and it's going to leave you at the end of the day with a bad taste in your mouth because you're going to be like, what's that?
I'm going to come.
Oh, I hate that. So Speaker Mike Johnson is going on the offensive with Elon Musk, saying this bill is actually beautiful and big, saying, I count Elon Musk as a good friend. And friends don't talk dirty about other friends, but I'm going to go out and start gossiping on Twitter on his own side. And congressional Republicans appreciate everything he has done. I love this so much. God, I love this. This is what like gives me energy. I don't know if you can feel my energy tonight. I don't know if you can feel it in the air tonight. Come on. Come on. I count Elon Musk as a good friend. And the congressional Republicans appreciate everything he's done to put a spotlight on waste, fraud, and abuse in the government. Yeah, and it seems like Elon Musk is being consistent when it comes to that, but I digress. Now that Doge has identified wasteful spending, it's being quantified by the administration and codified by Congress. We're still waiting on that. Via the rescissions in process and appropriations process. And then he goes on to say this. With all due respect, and every time I think about when somebody says with all due respect, all I can think about is Ricky Bobby and Talladega Nights. With all due respect, that ain't worth a velvet painting of a whale and a horse getting it on. Don't you say that, Ricky. Hey, I say with all due respect. I say it with all due respect. I can say whatever I want if I say it with all due respect. Speaker Johnson goes on to say, with all due respect, Elon is simply wrong about the one big, beautiful bill. You just talked about how he was so great at going after waste and fraud. Now you're like, he's wrong. And then he goes, our legislation comprehensively delivers on every major campaign promise of the American First agenda, which is hilarious coming from these people. These people are not American First. There's a lot of foreign aid in this bill, but I digress. Also, securing historic savings of more than $1.6 trillion. And I love that too. If a bill is less than the previous bill, it's like, we're saving you $1.6 trillion. You should be thankful for all the savings. The savings is here and the savings is queer. It is Pride Month. And we love pride around here. We're from New Orleans. He goes on to say it's going to keep our border secure, which I get. I agree. That's what I said. The border security is great. The tax relief is great. Like he says, provide historic tax relief. I agree with those statements. Unleash American energy dominance. Great. Reduce spending. Not true. And restore peace through strength. I don't know what that means. It's vague, and you can mean it to be whatever you want it to be. It's palpable. Yeah, it is palpable. Congress is working hard to get this to President Trump's desk by July 4th so we can deliver the mandate to the American people. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. I think, I'm with Jesse Kelly when he says this, and now having offended the biggest benefactor they ever had, which is Elon Musk, the GOP is taking the argument public, which ensures the fences will never be mended, correct? Argue in private or your enemies for life. I can't believe how many people don't get this. I totally agree. So many politicians have become like gossipy little bitches. Where they're just like putting it out on Twitter. I need to get ahead of this. I need to get ahead of this gossip game before TMZ takes over for us. Talk about it behind closed doors, gentlemen. We don't need to be doing truth socials. And thank God Donald Trump hasn't done a truth social against Elon. Please, God, don't do that. It's not worth it. He's done a lot of good. He hasn't done as much good as I hoped he, because Doge was supposed to get rid of like $2 trillion in spending. I don't know if we're getting anywhere close to that, and now Elon Musk is stepping down. Of course, he wasn't going to do that forever because he has incredibly huge companies to run. So at the end of the day, they're supposed to reduce the deficit, and there's some critics against that. And people are saying it's a little misleading, but they're saying through tax laws and some of these tariffs that it's going to reduce our deficit or whatever. Here's the thing. This is better than what the Democrats will ever put forth for us. And so you just have to swallow it at the end of the day, which sucks, but you can still be a critic. You can still be a critic. This idea that like I'm regretting voting for Trump because of this bill, that's the dumbest statement ever. If you regret voting for Trump based on this bill, you haven't been in the political game that long. Republicans will constantly make like not live up to expectations, but they're not as bad as freaking Democrats. That's just my thoughts. All right, now that I'm done with my rant, let's have some fun, all right?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go let the world
Trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden. Would we the all of our
folks stepping on them. What's up, guys? How's everyone feeling? Man, I was making a video last night, and then halfway through making my video that I was going to make, it was just crap, so I didn't put it out. I don't want to put out slop for you guys. There are too many YouTubers that just put out crap. And I'm just like, I don't want to do that for you. I want to actually put a decent show out for you guys. I want to have fun with you guys. I want to have a good time together. And if I do standoff videos, I want it to be actually thought-provoking and decent. And so I'm going to think more. I'm still working on the same subject. I might post it this weekend or something, but I might work all day tomorrow on this video to post on Saturday. So look out for that. It's going to be on men and mental health and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy it. I mean, it's my subject of expertise, so I hope you enjoy it. Let me see some of y'all's chats just to say hello. Swell says, I only celebrate Pride when it comes to my nationality. Nice. Wait, you guys aren't celebrating Pride Month? No, we're celebrating it all month long by not celebrating it. Having a good time with it. We celebrate. I just can't imagine celebrating my own pride. Isn't pride something you're supposed to work on and get rid of? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Republicans make an art of tripping over their own shoelaces. They truly do. Man, they do. And this is why they'll probably lose in the midterms, you know? And I hate that. I don't want that. Maybe it won't happen. We'll see. But also, this is just another reminder. Choose the people you listen to carefully. There are people that are just so partisan and bought by the Republican Party or bought by people that are above the Republican Party that are in charge of the Republican Party. And they are giving talking points in order to speak specifically about certain things. And you don't want to be. Sometimes when I listen to those commentators, I can just feel it and I turn them off. I'm like, this feels like a talking point you were given. This doesn't feel like a genuine thought. I don't feel any conviction in what you're saying. But maybe that's just me. Guys, if you don't mind smashing a like on this video or sharing it on social media, it helps these small YouTubers like myself. We're having a great show. We're currently live streaming on Rumble, X, YouTube, and Kick. Because we don't do Twitch here anymore. I used to do Twitch. What a waste. What a waste of a platform, unless you're like, can buy bots to spam your chat. It sounds like such a dumb thing to live by. International Women's Day, Pride Month, okay. I only celebrate women because we like them. And we feel sorry for them. They need a day. There isn't a harder job in the world than being a mother. Everyone knows that. All right, this first story I have is so funny. Oh, this first story is so good. No coincidence, they call it Pride along with the rainbow. They make it a mockery of Christians. Either subconsciously or consciously, it feels that way. Twitch has all the spammers from what I've seen. Yeah, Twitch is full of spam. Every time I get like somebody chatting on Twitch when I go live, it's literally just somebody like, hey, I'm making clip art. Or I'm making art. Can you check it out? Will you follow me right now? I'm like, no, I'm doing a show. I don't know you. Kick is totally gay, therefore completely appropriate. Yeah, dude. I don't know what other platforms to live stream on. Because I multi-stream. And you can live stream on Facebook, but Facebook just brings in the psychopaths. I don't know what it is about Facebook, but every time I go live on Facebook, there's like some kind of trans psychopath that is like 1 second away from punching me in the face. And I get that enough at my coffee shops. And if you're watching online, be sure to say hello in the chat. I try to engage with chatters as much as possible, but let's watch this first story. This first story is absolutely hilarious in my eyes. Derek, you got a Grindr link? Yeah, Grindr link is in the link below. That's a dating website, right, for men? What if I did that for just to celebrate Pride Week? I have decided to start a Grindr profile, not to actually date anyone, but to see what I can pull with the gays. Am I hot enough to get a hot gay? Can I still get that? Obama was the first gay American president, and Michelle was the first trans first lady, says Rob. Oh, Rob, don't spread that totally factual information. Feet pics do cost extra. When you're dealing with me, they cost a lot more extra. All right, speaking of gay, okay. This story is hilarious. This cop from Miami, Florida, who is showing a little belly right here. Oh my God, look how cute he looks.
I'm gonna come.
Oh, he looks cute. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. It's a little bit of belly button. I feel like men in Miami are all gay, but maybe that's just me. This cop apparently allegedly assaulted what he thought was a female, which turned out was a male. This dude goes to the club, picks up what he thinks is a chick, takes her to the room with him, and then finds out this chick has a huge Listen to this freaking story.
We came back to my place of residence.
Okay.
And that's it.
And what happened inside?
Nothing.
So you guys didn't argue?
No, we didn't argue.
You just stated that you did.
I just kicked her out.
This is the moment Daniel Chala, Miami-Dade County deputy of more than 30 years, is questioned by police at his apartment after a night out at 11.
Why did you kick her out?
Because I didn't care for her.
Why didn't you care for her?
Because I didn't like her.
Okay. Did something happen inside that made you not like her, or that made you kick her off?
Whatsoever.
Chala denies being violent to his guest. The records show he went home with a woman who accused him of wrapping his arm around her neck tightly and refusing to let her go. The woman, who eventually ran out to get help, records show was seen by witnesses bleeding from the mouth and with marks.
Represented at all times that she was a woman, when in fact she was a man, meaning that she still had male anatomy.
Suzy Rivero Ayala, Chala's attorney, says the woman lied to the officer about her gender and he wanted her out.
You guys are like standing here like if I assaulted her. I did not assault her.
Chala was arrested
Turn around, don't resist.
for allegedly battering and preventing the woman from leaving.
You seem intoxicated.
I am intoxicated, but the thing is that I never assaulted her.
But today, about a month after this arrest, prosecutors cleared Chala of any crimes. The state attorney's office tells NBC6 after numerous attempts to get the victim to cooperate, she refused to assist with the investigation.
This person came in under false pretenses, and my client escorted this person out.
Coming in with false pretenses, and my client took out the person.
Meet Miami Vice. Miami Vice's most prominent cop decides to go on a date.
I'm gonna go on a date with a woman, or I think is a woman.
Meets her in the nightclub, and he's not gay. Maybe a little gay. Maybe slightly gay.
I told her to get out of my apartment and she refused.
Miami cop, who's not gay, finds out who was in his apartment.
I said, you got a and I said, get out of my apartment. And she said, I don't got no I'm a woman.
And Miami's cop, left that night confused. I had never seen a woman with a wiener before. Miami's cops will never be the same.
This is just a reminder for you fellas. Dating is not what it used to be. Dating is not what it used to be. Dating, he didn't strangle a woman. Yeah, I think his charges were dropped, not only because the person wasn't cooperating, but it turns out if you hit a dude, it's totally fine. Choking out another dude is totally fine. Only gay if you take the socks off, says Raul. Dude, is that true? You can literally sleep with another man as long as you don't take your socks off? That's good. That's good. That's good advice. I'm going to ask my gay friends. I'm going to say, do you guys keep your socks on? Because if you do keep your socks on, you're straight in my eyes. That's what Havana told me in chat. He told me I don't have to keep my socks on. If I keep my socks on, it's not gay. Neglect discharge. Don't these cops know you can't arrest a black man in Miami? Yeah. This guy. Look, here's what I think actually happened. Is I think this cop is super gay. And he went to a nightclub. And he knew he was talking to a trans woman. Or a trans person, whatever word. And took this person home with him. And found out that this person still had their parts. And was like, hey, I thought you went full trans. I didn't know you still had that thing between your legs. It's different. It just... During Pride Month, this cop decides to find and date his first trans woman. In fact, she's not a woman. He told me she wanted to play with my belly button. I did not like that. Miami-Dade's finest is gay. They probably wear track shoes for better traction. Dude, this is how porn starts. Is that how yours starts, Rob? Oh my God. Sounds a bit ditty. Yeah, she whacked her penis at me, officer. Yeah. He looks so surprised, doesn't he? He's just like, man, I took her home and she pulled that thing and she was wearing briefs and I was like, why you got briefs on? And she had a huge thing that she was putting in my face. It surprised me. It surprised my whole family. We're a family unit. We do family things together. We're a freaking family unit. Dude, I do not envy you, so many of you guys that go on dates. I mean, you could literally end up with a trans person. You don't even realize it. There's so much great plastic surgery in today's world. And the amount of makeup so many of these people wear is like crazy. It's crazy. Should have copped a feel. You would think if you're at a club with somebody, you might dance with that person. And it's like, why does she want to grind up on me the whole time? What is that? Is that your wallet? Will you stop always trying to be behind me? I'm trying to get behind you, girl. I mean, I can back it up if you need me to. Oh, wait, what is that? Today's show's all over the place, and I love it. Yeah, we got Khabib coming up next. Maybe he was with that big lady from the other night who was pissed off about how much he had to pay for dinner for her, and then he takes her home and finds out she's a he. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but, let's have some empathy for this man. Let's have some empathy for him. He was very confused, and I'm sure he was not happy about what he found that night. Not happy at all, especially in America. All right, let's get into this. Yeah, Khabib is next. All right, Khabib is next. This might be one of the funniest videos I've seen in a while, where you have from the Champions League final, which is like the Super Bowl for soccer, if you don't know what the Champions League is. Okay, it's where all like European teams all play each other, and the best teams of each division league get to play each other. And there's like, it takes a long time, and they finally had a final. And after the final, Khabib, UFC fighter, walks up to the guests. And I want you just to pay attention to what actually happens during this exchange. Watch Khabib go and handshake all the dudes and see what he does to her.
Wow. How was everything?
Wow.
How are you guys? You okay? Legends here.
How you doing?
How are you, sir?
Nice to meet you.
Very nice.
Welcome to the show. Apologize. Thank you so much.
How are you?
Habib, the UFC fighter, it is a pleasure to have you. We didn't know you were here.
This guy, me,
Yeah, I
you.
was.
You're a big PSG fan.
Yes.
Always have been? Lifelong?
Honestly, since when I was a kid, I was Real Madrid fan.
Okay, yeah, nobody's a real PSG fan. I'm just going to put it out there. But also, He didn't shake her hand because of religion or something. And I love liberal women so much. When it comes to anything that like Christians do, that they're like, this is our Christian standard. They're like, oh, give me a break. You're Christian, God. But if there's like a Muslim that walks in, it's like, I won't shake another woman's hand. They're like, she like immediately apologizes. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that it would offend you for me to touch you. Like you could take the most hardcore feminist psycho chick ever who is going around and lecturing white men about their lifestyles and how toxic it is and how that needs to change and how you're belittling women. But as soon as like a Muslim gets in, they're just like, excuse me, can I shake your hand?
How are you, sir?
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the show. Apologize. Thank you so much.
I apologize. Thank you so much. I am so sorry. I decided to shake my hand.
Where's your feminist energy? Why don't you give him a lecture? Why don't you yell at him? Why don't you have posts going out and saying, I can't believe in 2025, Muslim men won't shake my hand. Oh, is it because he'll totally choke you out? Is it is it because he'll choke you out? It's so funny. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. The way liberals react to like any Islamics, Muslim, like that religion, they're just like, they tiptoe around it. We don't want to offend because they might, make a video and chop our heads off or whatever. But like, we don't want to offend. I don't want to just put my hand out. I want to be respectful of that. But if like a Christian's like, you know what? I'm going to pray, like a Christian going in and praying outside of an abortion clinic. They're like, oh my God, get these sick psychopaths, put the FBI on them, put them on the FBI watch list and lock them up in jail forever. How dare you pray in front of me? How dare you pray? No touch women, Khabib the Eagle. He's a daggy dude. Someone call the show Khabib. Did you say steak? Historically, it's very poor etiquette for it to shake a woman's hand, even in Western culture. Yeah, but if you're a feminist, this should be like this is her tirade that she can go on and make these videos and be like, how dare you? This is disrespectful of women everywhere. How dare you not shake our hand? I thought a limp shake of a female's hand was acceptable, like this. How do you do a limp shake? Excuse me. Walking on eggshells when the muttsy show up. Yeah, dude, they just, it's just crazy. It's crazy to me. Like I see in some of my liberal friends, they'll just like tiptoe around Muslims and their ideology and their religion. They're just like, you know what? If they want to pray in the middle of an airline flight at 4 a.m., and start singing hymns or doing their prayer calls at 4 a.m., waking me up at 4 in the morning. That's fine. That's fine. But if Christians want to go around saying Merry Christmas to me, if you think you can come to my neighborhood and say Merry Christmas, think again. Think again. I don't want your white supremacist religion being shoved down our throats. We say happy holidays. You're like, okay, no, we're going to say Merry Christmas, you psycho. She's like, I'm so sorry. I was going to zoom in on that. I love that so much.
How are you, sir?
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the show. Apologize. Thank you so much.
I'm so
Khabib,
sorry.
the UFC fighter, it is a
I'm so sorry.
pleasure to have you.
It's a pleasure to have you. And he's like just ignoring her. It's not even looking at her. I'm jealous. I think that's what it is. That's what it boils down to. I'm jealous of these men who get to walk around with that kind of swag. As Christians, we're just like apologizing all the time. I'm so sorry I offended you. I'm sorry that sometimes, it's like, it's crazy. It's like comedians will make fun of Christianity. SNL will do like a skit of like somebody on the cross and they're like making fun of it. But when it comes to this religion, they're like, we pretend like it doesn't exist. I don't know. We don't want to offend these people. They'll kill us. They'll freaking kill us. They're ethereal. They're super ethereal, and that's scary to me. That's scary. What's up, Yakobed? Good morning. What the heck? What time is it where you are? Before feminism, you would never touch a woman who didn't belong to you. Belong to you? How dare you use that language? Oh, do you think women are property, Disco Puss? It's 2025. Time to wake up. It's time to wake up. That's why I carry bacon. You put bacon in your front pocket, your frunk. You put your bacon in your front pocket and you just like meet everybody you meet. If they're like, ooh, I don't want to touch you. You're like, that's somebody I don't want to hang out with. It's like a test. I think it's like almost like a test. Like if somebody comes over your house, they spend the night, they stay with your family and you say, hey, do you want bacon and eggs for breakfast in the morning? They go, no bacon. You go, why? Are you a psychopath? And they go, because of my religion. You're like, get out of my house. Get out of my house. I don't want that kind of energy around here. Bacon is fantastic. I know it's a dirty animal, but this bacon is heritage bacon. Heritage, purely organic, USDA from a local farm. And you're going to reject my bacon? No chance. No chance. No chance. It's correct for her to apologize according to actual etiquette. Sure. But also, you wouldn't... If a Christian came with the same energy, she would not apologize over that. I dated a woman who had a shirt that said, feminism is for everyone. Should have been my first red flag. Ew, dude. You dated a woman that said feminism is for everyone? How long did you date her? How long did you date her, dude? The rainbow's a promise, no apologies. Let's go. It just rained where I was today. Just rained where I was. Bacon in the shape of a cross. That's what Christians need to do, dude. Christians need to get bacon and then just staple it as a cross and put it in their front pocket just to keep out the vampires. I'm going to call them vampires from now on. Get these vampires out of here, dude. Get these freaking vampires out of here. If you haven't already smashed a like, do so, please. God, for the love of God, please do that. I would love for you to smash a like. It would make me happy. It would make me want to kiss you and make me want to be with you. I think we have 9 likes on Facebook. On YouTube. Let's get that up. I don't know what's going on with Yakobed. How's the Rumble likes going? Disco Puss, are you Muslim? Just curious. I just think it's funny watching people, just how they react. Just how the meatloaf cross with a bacon wrap. Ooh, that sounds good, dude. I could really go for a meatloaf right now. I don't know why, but a meatloaf sounds good. A meatloaf sounds like fantastic. I haven't had meatloaf in so long. Where do you even get meatloaf these days? When's the last time you've gone to a restaurant and ordered meatloaf? Never. Bacon curtains instead of meat curtains? Yeah. The button has been fondled. Thank you. Never Muslim, my friend. Oh, good to know. Good to know. I just didn't know if I was getting a little touchy, as they say. Willie would like to kiss Derek. Right here. Put it on the cheek. We accept kisses on the cheek. Speaking of kisses, let's talk about Eric Swalwell. Eric Swalwell. Do you know? Okay. If you guys saw how I streamed in my home, you would be surprised. Some of the people that watch my show that know me in person, when they come over to my place, they're like, that's where you stream? It's a tight quarter, is what I'm trying to say. We're in a tight space. I'm talking about classic Western etiquette, which I am quite well versed. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. The main meat I think would be immoral to eat would be humans, apes, then monkeys. Yeah, that would. I'm with you, JR. That would be sick, dude. I don't want that. I would never eat human meat. Ugh. Dude, though I've heard it tastes like pork. So, not bad. Not bad. How dare you, Rob? 100% Hindu. Yeah, he's Hindu. What the heck? Eric Swalwell went viral for a video where he decided to shove a taco down his throat. And then he goes on to Charlemagne the God's radio show and decides to drop down the whole story about him and Fang Fang. And apparently his wife is a big fan of the story of Fang Fang, and you're not going to believe some of the quotes that come out of that interview. But first, let's watch the most cringy video I've seen of Eric Swalwell in my life. These Democrats literally think they're comedians. Let's watch.
Hey, Congressman.
Trying to help you?
What the fuck is up with Trump always chickening out?
Okay, first of all, Democrats everywhere are deciding that in order to connect with men and be like Rogan, to be like a based dude or something, they have all decided that using curse words are going to make them look cool. They have all decided together that if they use the F word, that makes it seem more like you can get a beer with Eric Swalwell. It's so cringy to me. Like, you can just feel, even when they say the curse word, they don't even mean it when they say it. They almost feel uncomfortable when you say it. So don't say it. You don't have to say the F word for me to go, oh, I'll listen.
Hey, Congressman.
Trying to help you?
What the fuck with Trump always chickening out on tariffs?
What is he doing?
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, that is so funny and refreshing. That is so funny and refreshing. And so naturally, everybody just took the picture of him eating and blurted out. Right to bear memes never misses. Caco Bell. Caco Bell. What is this video, dude? Okay, so the Democrats have decided that in order to connect with men everywhere, they're making cringy TikTok videos. Is this like show how incompetent you are and how stupid you are? You don't even have an answer. I don't understand why this is supposed to be funny. Nobody does, Disco. Nobody understands why this is supposed to be funny because it's not funny. Let's watch it one more time.
Hey, Congressman.
Trying to help you?
What the fuck is up with Trump always chickening out on tariffs?
Can we get a zoom in? That's way too many buttons unbuttoned. Stop it. Look at that. Ew. That's a shirt I would wear. Where did you get that shirt? I need it. Dang it. I dress like Eric Swalwell. I'm so ashamed. I am so ashamed with who I am. I feel naked and uncomfortable within my own skin. I am going to go into my closet and burn all my shirts. It's staged? Yeah, no, it's not staged. There's just a huge mic on his shirt. Look at this freaking Rode mic. It's like a DJ. That's like a DG mic or a Rode mic. My micro penis energy. I just love how natural he's supposed to seem. I wonder how many takes this took too. Like how many tacos? Wait, what is that a taco? Wait, let's zoom in. Look at that. Is that one from a previous take right here? That looks like a taco wrapping from a previous take. That's how many takes did you do? He bought like 50 tacos. He's like, if we don't get this on the first try, we need to do it multiple times. We need to do it multiple times. If we don't get this on the first try, we have to do this multiple times. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say that we need multiple tries. Do you think he like laughed at it? He laughed at his own corny joke. Oh, I feel like I need to redo this video. Din, 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 din.
Hey, Congressman.
What the?
Trying to help you?
What the with Trump always chickening out on tariffs?
I like to. Okay. I like to. It reminds me of the Dodgeball movie with Ben Stiller when he's reading the dictionary. And she comes in, the lawyer comes in, supposed to be the hot chick of the movie or whatever. She comes in, that like the two guys are battling for. She comes in and he's like reading the dictionary. He's like, he smashes. He's like, just doing some light reading. Just doing, I like to read. You caught me. I'm a bit of a book nerd. Is this the front page? He's just pretending he's reading. Dun, 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 dun. Also, is this a wig? Come on, this hair's a wig, right? That's way too thick of hair. That's way too thick of hair. All right, let's watch it again. Oh, Derek, you're just jealous.
Hey, Congressman.
Trying to help you?
What the fuck is up with Trump always chickening out on tariffs?
God, that's like nasty, dude. Look at that. Ugh. Look at that. There's stuff coming out of his mouth. Look at that. Ew. Why don't we spray on hair? Is that what it is? He supposedly banged a spy, but I think she was just a cover. He couldn't admit it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe she was just a prostitute. He seems like a guy that would hire a prostitute. Who are these dudes out there that hire prostitutes? It's such a weird thing. I know a lot of comedians do that, and I'm just like, that's gross. I mean, what? Ugh.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
I swear, every time I see Eric Swalwell and I hear him talk and stuff like that, he looks like every gay guy I've ever met. He's gay, right? I mean, he's gay. Not that there's anything wrong with him. He's gay, though, right? He's gay. I mean, I don't know what it is. Whenever Democrats cuss, it always makes me feel nerdy, like the nerdy kid trying to be cool. That's what I feel like, too. When at the beginning of this movie, when with that F word, it just feels like he's trying to be cool. Like, where is that?
Hey, Congressman.
Trying to help you?
What the fuck is up with Trump always chickening out on tariffs?
It's just like, it makes me uncomfortable. It just makes me uncomfortable. What is going on? Borrowed the booty juice? Yeah. She looked like a thumb with an afro. Okay, and this is my favorite too. So he goes on the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God. Okay, and if you call yourself Charlemagne the God, you're canceled. Thank God Charlemagne the God had a Love is Love in the background. You better have that up all month. Also, can I just say this? I hate when people have podcasts or shows and there's like their books in the background. I hate that. Or like you see somebody doing an interview with a politician or something and they put like their books in the background as like background so that you can like see it and buy their book. I've never listened to an interview and been like, I'm going to buy their book. God, I never want that book. In fact, I don't want to read it now if you have to push it out everywhere. He loves the chalk and balls. He gets his own mouth. The Chinese spy was a guy. Maybe. The problem is authenticity. You can't lie or appear authentic. Yeah, true.
Did the Chinese spy scandal hurt your credibility, or did Republicans just weaponize like a nothing burger, so to speak?
You know, the fact that the FBI and the House Ethics Committee said it was bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would hope that would be enough, but like in a disinformation society, like I recognize that it's everyone on the right's favorite meme. My wife tells me all the time, you know what? The second they're not going after you, you're not effective. And so I wear it as a badge of honor that these guys would want to lie about me all the time, because I think it means that I'm landing punches politically on them that sting. And frankly, I think a lot of Republicans look at me as like, oh, that's a straight, white, Christian male, son of a cop. Like everyone else like him looks like me. So when he comes at me, it's more betrayal to them. Like I've heard that from them on the.
You're straight? No chance. Sorry, Eric, you're gay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to let you know. Just come out already. We know you're gay. Look at that hat. That's way too much white, and that light blue, that's gay. I don't make the rules. I just call them. Okay? He thinks that he is stinging in the things that he's saying. No. You're easy to be made fun of. You're easy to be made fun of. And what you say stupid stuff. There's a video of you online ripping farts in the middle of an interview, bro. It's funny to make fun of you. You're like Jasmine Crockett. Okay? When nobody takes you seriously. Never in my life have I ever thought, you know what, that Eric Swalwell guy is speaking sense. That would never cross anybody's toupee. And I wear toupees to work every day. That's how I got my job at Chuck E. Cheese. They're like, that's a great toupee. Come in, you can work for us for free. His wife thinks it's based or something. What? Thank goodness our elected officials have this time to make gay-ass TikToks. Yeah. Are you talking about this TikTok? Yeah, I know. I think this is what elected officials have become. No longer none of these people write bills anymore. They just you get their little like interns to write these bills for them, or lawyers, or these people that, these corporate interests, they'll write the bill for them and they'll be like, okay, that looks good. And they'll just shove it down. So they're bored. They're bored out of their mind. They don't even want to work. They're just like, I'll go on the Breakfast Club. I'll go on Tim Pool. I'll go on Joe Rogan. I'm bored out of my mind. There's nothing going on in my life. Help me, please, God. And what an easy place to go with Charlemagne to God. He is literally one of the most Socratic geniuses of our day. Swalwell is a dork. Euphemism is gay. Always identity politics. True. Joshua says on Rumble, I think drug addicts lie the most next to politicians. Yes, that's one of the biggest things for drug addicts when they go into rehab is learning to tell the truth again. And it's such a hard thing to break. And I think probably politicians will do the same thing. If they stop being a politician, then they have to start telling the truth. And it's so hard to break that cycle.
That sting. And frankly, I think a lot of Republicans look at me as like, oh, that's a straight, white, Christian male, son of a cop. Like everyone else like him looks like me. So when he comes at me, it's more betrayal to them. Like I've heard that from them on their side that's
yeah. When you start when you talk, the only thing that crosses in my mind is you're betraying us. Remember when Swalwell farted on camera? Yeah, I just said that. Are you even listening? Maybe you just showed up. Yeah, I remember when Swalwell farted. He thinks that we look at him as he's betraying us. Are you high off your rocker? Nobody thinks you're betraying us. That is like some racist crap, dude. This is like what the Democrats are all racist. They're all freaking racist. And this is some racist crap right here. You think that I look at you as a straight white male, Christian straight white male, son of a cop or whatever, you're son of a blue collar worker, and I'm like, you're betraying us? No, dude. They can have you. Goodbye. Get out. That's like racist crap. Like that's what like Charlemagne would say to a black conservative. Man, you going against your own race by voting Republican or something. Like that's racist crap, dude. God, Democrats are so cringe.
To them. Like I've heard that from them on their side that's why they take it so personally. I'm not going away, and they can say what they want, and the death threats will come. But if they think I'm going to drop my lawsuit from January 6th against the president, or if I regret being an impeachment manager, or if I'm not going to like go out and work my ass off to help us win the midterms. Like The Rock. Like I'm not going away. I came from nothing. I was raised by a cop who did the right thing. Like, to me, I'm playing with the house's money, so to speak.
Yeah, that's how it feels, doesn't it? They're playing with the house's money.
So this is just a right or wrong mission for me.
Again, this is the gayest hat I've ever seen. Look, I'm just gonna be honest. No straight guy looks at a white hat like that with that kind of blue and goes, I want that hat. I'm gonna buy one tomorrow. That's a gay hat. That's like a Metro hat, dude. And that's okay. Just be Metro, but you're not a straight male. I don't see you as straight. Just be gay. It's your month. Have pride. Look, it says right here, love is love in the background. Be yourself. Do your thing. But don't try to pretend like you're straight. We know you're gay. I think the whole Fang Fang thing is a psyop by him to make us believe that he's straight. I don't even believe it anymore. I'm over believing it. I'm completely over it. I look at him and think of what our ancestors would do to him. Yeah. Maybe we should start writing that under Eric Swalwell on Twitter. Just like everything he writes, it's like you're going against your race. You're going against your culture. How dare you? And he's like, see, everyone is saying this about me. Everyone's saying I'm going against the white race. What are you talking about? No one thinks about that. In our culture, you're allowed to have a difference of opinions. We don't just put white people in a box and say, like, you have to think this way. Though there's nothing that drives me more insane than a liberal white woman. I will say that. Ugh. We can get rid of them. Can we just deport those people? God, especially I like a lot of liberal white women, but the liberal white women that think that they need to lecture you all the time on right speak or like, excuse me, Derek, I just need to say something. What you said earlier was really offensive, and that needs to change. I say you either have to deport illegal immigrants or arrest American human traffickers, and we had to pick one. Oh, God. That's a tough choice. Swalwell is like the Jesse Lee Peterson of the gays. I like that. His hat came with a matching butt plug. Yeah, we saw him eating it right here, dude. We literally saw him eating it.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Yeah, I needed you to admit you're gay. Madam Buttfang, what a dink is he? Deport all the gays to M69. Not all the gays. Some of the gays I'm okay with. I'm okay with some gays. If you're a gay and you think Pride Month is cringe, you're cool. We support those kinds. But it has to be cringe. It has to be like you hate it with all your heart. I can handle those people. I've always said, if you can make fun of yourself, your culture, your upbringing, your body, whatever, if you can make fun of yourself, you're cool in my book. We can hang out with these people. These people can be molded and shaped by me. Plug isn't white. Maybe he's just a bit yellow after. Oh my God. The plug isn't white, maybe a bit yellow, but all brown after the tacos. Oh my God. Joshua says, I'm a different kind of racist, breed of racist. If you're cool, then we are good. If you act like an unsavory side of your people, then I'm just wanting to stay away. Yeah, I've always said that. For me, it's not just black fatigue, white fatigue, Asian fatigue. It's fatigue of degeneracy. It's just fatigue of psychopaths, dude. I think maybe because of the internet, like any people group's culture that it's the worst part of their culture. It's like you see that. You see all the crazy stuff of white people, all the crazy stuff of black people, all the crazy stuff of Hispanic people. You don't see much crazy Chinese people. What are you guys doing behind closed doors? Tim Dillon, cool. Tim Dillon is cool. Prude Month sponsored by Lockheed Martin. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Kristen? The self-hating gays are fine. Leave us alone. Yeah, Kristen, I'm telling you. As long as you have some sort of self-hatred, you can be a part of this group. We're the self-hating. Look, I'm a ginger, okay? Nobody's made fun of the ginger community more than every single other person. And so if you can do it, if you can also handle the same self-hatred, you're welcome here. I definitely affect Everybody put your fatigues in the chat. Tell me everyone's fatigues. I need to know your fatigue in the chat so I know how to address you. Put your fatigues, and don't say that you're wearing your army fatigues. Okay, we don't do that here. It's great, says Joshua. I'm mixed race because I feel like I don't belong to any race. I'm an alien, I guess. That's why you come here. I'm Step Black, dude. I'm Step Black. You're welcome here with us. Okay, we're crazy. We're Step people. We're Step Black. Why does it look like my camera's like not focusing? Worst camera ever. Oh, I don't even. Oh, wait. Put everyone's fatigues in the chat. I want to know your fatigue. Show me your fatigues. Show me your fatigue. I'm practically albino. Nice. I have albino fatigue. I can't. Are you like a real albino? Do you have like those red eyes? Don't albino people have red eyes? Is that just a thing? Do albino have? It was like right immediately. No, not all albinos have red eyes. No. Whatever. Yeah, you do. I don't care what Google AI has to say. I don't trust it. Google AI is run by albinos. That's a fact. 3 minutes in sun only. Dude, I bet you, Michael, I bet you have some like great tips when it comes to sunscreen. You're probably a big zinc guy. Probably a big old zinc guy. Joshua says, Yakobed says he has native fatigue. My family is too much. Are you Native American? That's fantastic. What kind? I'll do more land acknowledgements. I didn't know you were Native American. I don't want to offend you. I want to make sure I do my land acknowledgements everywhere. Oh, we gave you guys the fire though, okay? Don't you forget that, okay? Is that? No, that's not true at all. Conservative fatigue? Yes. Dude, conservative fatigue? What is conservative? Killer T-Cell, tell me who are the conservatives? Conservative. Our demonic half-wit of a prime minister fatigue. Ludwig, you are still up? Dude, go to sleep. I mean, I'm happy you're here. But geez, dude, that's so late. It's like 3 a.m. in Britain, man. Y'all, you're wild, dude. I love it though. You're wild, but it's crazy. I would never. I could never. Dude, Keir Starmer is so cringe. I don't know how you guys put up with that guy. Every time I hear Keir Starmer talk in Britain, I'm just like, get this guy out of here. I just saw a video of him recently talking about y'all getting war ready in UK. That the UK has to get ready to be war ready. I bet that makes you excited. You're going to war. You're Cherokee? Oh, send me cigarettes. Is that what the Cherokees? Oh, you're in the South. Ah, look, somebody from South Carolina. I know all about the Cherokee Nation. Are you in Florida or something, or the South Carolina or Georgia or something? I have not me fatigue. Rhinos and conservatives that make excuses for them. Oh, 100%. The fire to light gerbil tales of on fire. Yeah. No arrest fatigue. Epstein file fatigue. Oh my God. Me too, dude. Oh my God. What? We're never going to find out about Epstein. I think they want us to think it's a conspiracy theorist for the rest of our life. They want us to feel like we're never going to get down to the bottom of it. That's just the reality. I feel like the government is just mocking us at this point. They're just like, these people will never get it. And we'll watch them and laugh at them. But maybe we'll find out. No, I don't think so. Maybe like Trump's last day in office, he's just going to drop everything. And for my last thing, I've been telling you guys for 3 years I was going to drop it. I'm dropping it like it's hot. Booker Nazi fatigue. Dude, shout out to Cory Booker. I posted that video on TikTok and Instagram, and a lot of liberals are talking about Cory Booker doing the Nazi salute, and they're like, oh, now it's a Nazi salute? Now Republicans want to call it a Nazi salute? And I'm like, I've never called it a Nazi salute. I think it's absolutely hilarious. And it's amazing when you put a mirror on things that you guys immediately start retreating and then doing the whataboutism. It's the minute whataboutism comes out, I get excited. I get pumped because that means you won. And now they have to deal with their own insecurity, guilt, and shame. We ain't never gonna get that damn file. We are never gonna get that damn file. The bottom of the Epstein files is the pic with Trump and Epstein. Is that what it is? I hope not. What if that is the thing? That would really depress me. God, that would depress me if that was true. From the west of Utah, East Coast now. Oh, okay. There's some white wannabes to be ghetto culture. Oh, you're like Eminem culture, Eminem fatigue. I will catch you outside. How about that? That girl's a multimillionaire. We're all jealous of her. We're all jealous. Ultimate hypocrisy. They suck. They suck so much it hurts. Yeah, they do. The Epstein files will be kept a secret longer than the Kennedy assassination files, and those things were kept a secret for a long time. Those things were kept a secret for so long. It's too much, man. It's at this point, it's like, I think they just want that story to go away. I feel like the first month we got hit after hit. It was just like the Epstein files. I got the truckload on my desk. I'm going to drop it at any moment. And then all of a sudden, close your eyes, it went away. So sad. So sad. That is crazy. All right, guys, I'm going to go eat some dinner. And have a delicious dinner, and I hope you guys do too. Ludwig, go to bed, my friend. Thank you guys for being here tonight. It means a lot to me that you guys were here. I'm trying to do some more culture stuff that I'm working on. Hopefully we'll drop it on Saturday. We'll see if I can get it done by Saturday. But I'm trying to do some more thought-provoking and better content than just slop content. So I hope you guys check out those videos that I do. Be a lot of so much editing. Holy crap. But we'll see. Part of me is just like, I like having fun with you guys, but I also want to produce good crap, and it's like that balance. The Epstein files will be kept. Though it meant they'll never went to the moon before revealing Epstein list. I probably agree. Yeah, you have a good one too. Cheers, Ludwig. Hey, Joshua and Jakobet, thank you guys for holding down Rumble. Means a lot to me. You guys are holding down on there. And Ludwig, Michael, Disco Puss, Raul, Michael, Swill, thank you so much, Swill, for always your hard work, man, and always being the first in the chat, ready to go. Killer T-Cell, thanks for being here. Kristen, I love you, swear to God. Just because when I make fun of you doesn't mean that I don't want you here. I want you here, and we're queer. Rob Mack, always appreciate you. Timmy, thank you so much. Ayav Nodick, thank you. Thank you guys for all your chats, guys. Willie, always a pleasure to see you. B. Kel, always a pleasure, my friend. Just make sure I said hi to everyone. Oh, Violet, thank you so much for being here. Always appreciate you. I always appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing human beings. I love this community. I love everything that you guys bring to the table and making this show fun for me. even when I don't want to do a show and I'm just like in my feelings and I'm just like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, blah, 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 blah. Nothing you want to hear. And you guys make it fun for me, and I appreciate that. Kristen is secretly a babe, don't tell Disco. Well, I guess it's not a secret anymore, Swell. Secret's out, my friend. Secret's freaking out. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the morning, okay? Come hang out with us in the morning. It'll be a bit longer show than normal in the morning. I have a lot more stuff to get through. Tonight was fun. And remember, don't trust a politician no matter what side they're on. And always be willing to critique them no matter what side they're on. Or else you have no soul. Hat and souls are good. Rama Drama is allegedly gay.